Hey folks, how you doing? Hope you're doing super well. Today's going to be a big cash out day for Prize Rebel. Prize Rebel. Yeah. All right, folks. Got $108 cash out. Yes. Before we do that, just want to actually we'll go over the highlights. Let's go ahead and get the cash out. That's what this video is about. Okay. Then we'll just talk about all the other stuff while we're waiting for the cash out, shall we? All right. Let's go to rewards. And yeah, I could just do an even amount of PayPal. There is another way you can do this for people that may not know this. Just type in PayPal. Okay, and you got PayPal custom amount. I don't know if they'll let me cash out $108. I know. I think $100 is the max, so we'll see what happens. $108.24. And let's get that big giant prize, shall we? Alright. It's awesome when you're working a program that can pay you pretty much instantaneously, within 5 minutes. Want to show off that prize? Well, I'm already doing it now, making that video cast. Alright, so let's wait for that payment to come in here. It's pending. Since it's a large amount, hopefully it goes through like all the other transactions, but we'll see what happens, okay? Hopefully all goes well. $108. Awesome. Okay. So, alright, in the meantime, let's talk about Prize Rebel. Alright, while that's pending. As you can see, yesterday I made $1,266. That equates to $12.66. And as of today, I made $9.61, and the day's not over. It's still a little bit young. Okay, and my referrals are doing pretty good. So it says I got 28 referrals, and what have my referrals been doing today? They've been working. Okay, so I got $2, an extra $1.95 the day before that, so it slowed down a little bit, but that's okay. You know, people need to take a rest from time to time, right? Okay. Let's do a little analyzing real quick, all right? People that say, Ronnie, I don't know if I want to do surveys. It's 75 cents. I can't tell you how many times I've done surveys where it's taken me like a minute. Where they just say, hey Ronnie, we want to just get you offline and send you some virtual Visa cards, and we're going to pay you quick 75 cents. Yeah, that has happened not long ago. I actually had this one offer. They wanted to send me a $25, I think it was the Amazon card, to have an online discussion October 8th, just to talk about shampoo and conditioner. Now, they haven't sent me an invite yet. But they said if they're interested, they'll send me an invite, but they pay me 75 cents. They just collected my email address. That's what I'm talking about, folks. Outside pay is great pay. That's what Ronnie Branch says. All right, let's look at some of the analytic data, okay? 75 cents here. Look at the time frame here. Let's see, 75 cents. There's been some times it's happened really fast. Sometimes a little bit longer than others. But for the most part, folks, I know I've said you set a goal about 5 to 7 minutes. If you have time on your hands and you're willing to wait as much as 10 minutes, it's worth it. Now, the only exception, in my opinion, that it's worth it is if you know that particular survey vendor will pay you. Because once you do this long enough with your surveys, you're going to kind of come to a determination which surveys are not going to waste your time versus the ones that will be beneficial and pay you. Okay, so that is a big exception. Okay, so I did one here for $1.46. There was one I did for a lot. I'm going to show you down here. I think it was like 3 or 4 days ago. I want to show you real quick. I do so many of them. It may be hard to find it. Okay, so yeah, I made almost $5 a bonus in September. It's pretty awesome stuff. You know, we'll talk about that. Let's do it now since it's all on mine. As a Diamond member, I get 3% off of my entire earnings. Okay, so it's pretty awesome. So you're building a nice little side check while you're building a big check for the particular month that you're working the program. Between your referrals activity and your activity. So that's a sweet thing that Prize Rebel does. And this is why you don't want to spread yourself too thin. Join lots of different sites. Just work on racking up the points with a couple of programs, and before you know it, you can get yourself nice little extra pay. Okay. And that's the cool thing, is that as your referrals continue to grow and as they continue to work the program, I mean, you may get $10, $15, $20 a day. You don't know. I mean, the sky is the limit. There is no limit. And the more money they make you and the more money you make yourself, then obviously, as you know, okay, we'll have to put 2 and 2 together. Your bonus points will just continue to escalate and grow. So that's a good thing. Let's see if we can find the next one. Hold on. Here it is right here. There's one for your surveys that pay me $3.30. I remember it didn't take too long to do that one, but that was really, really sweet. And you want to look for those. Now, how do you find those bigger pay of your surveys? Let's talk about that right now while we're waiting for this payment, shall we? You could just click on your daily surveys. The last time I checked, it said, Ronnie, we got no more surveys for you today. I kind of broke the bank today. So just click on Earn and click on Surveys right here. And I'm going to share a big tip with you, okay? That's really beneficial. Hopefully the internet's not acting weird today. Wouldn't be a good day. While we're waiting, I think what I'm going to do... okay, I was going to pause it for a moment. All right. I'm so glad this is showing. I'm going to show you a big tip with some of these survey sites, okay? Now take a look here. You got one for $1.45 and you got one for $2.02. Here's a big tip. When you click to do this, okay, if you get disqualified, do not cancel. Just I'll show you, okay? I'm going to click on it right now. I'm going to give you a big tip. You don't want to click off and think, oh, well, I can't do the survey. Let me just go do another one. No. There's a way where you can continue to recycle and hopefully get that same payout. There is a way to do that. All right, so I'm not going to do this survey. I'm just going to do this for illustration purposes. Now, typically, if you fail the survey, they'll just recycle you into another survey. Okay? If they don't, go here and click on this and just click on one of these. And a lot of times, they'll just take you to the next survey. Yeah, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? Right, I mean, here's a nice survey, and I may get that payout, actually. I'll probably do that survey later and see if it pays me. I'm not going to, for training purposes, I'm not going to do this, okay? But the point is that do not click off. Continue to try to recycle to get this payout. That is a huge tip. That's how I was able to get that $3 and something, okay? So, pretty awesome. All right, let's go to PayPal and see if we got paid, shall we? I don't know how long it's going to take to make that big payout. I know it takes like 5 or 10 minutes to make that payment. Okay, so we're still waiting on that payment. Okay, it has not grown yet. All right, let's talk. Hold on a second. How you folks doing? You doing pretty good? Hope you're doing well. My points, some other words. Hope you're staying safe from the virus and all, wearing your face mask and all. Did some shopping myself, took a nice nap, feeling pretty good. And I said, I gotta get this video out. Gotta get this video out. Alright, so let's go back here, let's do a little analyzing, okay? We were talking about this. Typically, you want to spend about 5 to 10 minutes doing surveys, with the exception that particular survey vendor is going to pay you. That's huge. All right, and here's all right. We're going to talk a little bit here. Okay, hopefully you folks can see this. All right. You don't want to spend like 15, 20 minutes doing surveys, folks. Okay. Unless you really got a lot of time on your hands, that's up to you. You decide what you want to do. But for the most part, you want to, as a rule of thumb, make it about 5 or 10 minutes, okay? And, each day, now you might think, Ronnie, it's 75 cents I'm only making 75 cents, okay? It's like I'm not going to sit here and just do survey after survey. Look, I understand, folks, how that is, okay? But think of it this way, okay? So each day, focus on just doing a couple surveys. Do 2 or 3 surveys, okay? And stop, okay? and go play a video game. Go play a video game. Go swimming. Or you can work out. Okay, I like fitness myself. Go work out. Go watch a movie. Whatever it is you do. All right, and then stop and go back and do. Let's say you're like, it kind of feels like it's dragging. What do you do? One survey. Okay, one survey. Then stop. All right. Take 20 minutes, take half an hour, go play a video game or whatever you do. Come back and do it again. So kind of like you do this in increments. That is the key word, increments, because, I mean, that's awesome because when you work a regular job, folks, you can't work a job in increments. Well, basically when you're working like a grocery store or stuff like that, you're constantly on your feet. That's the awesome thing about working Prize Rebel is that you get paid pretty fast for the time that you invest in this program. You get paid in increments. So you want to come in here with the mindset, okay, I'm going to do a couple. I got, maybe you got kids. A lot of people do have kids. I don't have any kids myself, all right? Maybe a blessing, actually, or a curse. Some people may think it's either or. But, like, no, Ronnie, you're lucky you don't have kids. You got more time in your hands. Well, you know what? Even if you have kids, folks, you can still come here and follow this simple formula. That's exactly what this is. This is a formula on how to build $5 a day. If you can go past $5 a day, make it $7 a day, great. If you can make it $10 a day, that's what I've been doing, or even more. That's super. But for most people that are pretty busy, I think $5 a day is definitely a goal that most people can do. All right. So, and just continue this cycle day after day after day, and before you know it, now you're getting anywhere from 150 to 300 plus per month. You understand, folks? That's a lot for average people. All right. If you're like, well, Ronnie, that's not a lot of money for me. I'm a leader. I mean, I'm accustomed to making like $1,000 to $3,000 a month. Okay. Well, first let me say, you know what? There's a lot of hype out there on the internet. All right. You got to be careful. A lot of these programs, folks. Okay. The SEC is shutting these programs down. People are saying, they're making it look easy. Okay. They're just making it look easy, saying you can join these programs. Folks, the governments are shutting these programs down. You need to be part of programs like Prize Rebel. Why? Because you get 30%. We'll talk about, let's go back there right now, okay? It's got a very, very lucrative payout compensation plan, if you want to call it that. Take a look. 30% on 16,000 points. Okay, so that equates to about $160. Now, folks, in multi-level marketing, in order to earn 30%, you're going to have to maintain at least 20,000 volume or more. And that's assuming that it's a very extremely lucrative compensation plan. Now, here's the drawback with those kind of business plans. It could take years to build up that, to get to that particular point. And who's to say that 25% of your team leaves you, or 50% of your team leaves you? You got to spend thousands of dollars and continuously work the program. If you want to spend 30 minutes to 2 hours talking to people, please sign up for my business. We got the miracle cure that helps your skin turn beautiful and green. You know what I mean? I can't tell you how many times I've done that, where I wanted more people to be successful than I want it myself, because you got to be in the mindset that you want them to succeed before you succeed. And that's how multi-level marketing works. Well, guess what? In Prize Rebel, it kind of works that way, but guess what? You get paid on your efforts, ladies and gentlemen, okay? You can come in here and say, I don't want to recruit anybody. Great. You see what I'm doing? You can make 5 to 10 to 15 or more per day, every single day. It'll just continue to grow. And here's the thing. Look at the compensation plan. All right. You come in at the bronze, work your way up. I mean, $10, you can bang that in one day. All right. Or at least 2 days. Work your way towards getting a prize discount. Yes, like if you get like Amazon gift cards and other stuff. Yeah, you can actually save those points to let those points be even more meaningful. Okay. But you're probably like me. You want PayPal. PayPal is king. Yeah. Hey, my points just grew. Let's take a look at that. My referral's working, okay? So you just want, boom, 25 more points. That's the cool thing. Thank you. All right, so yeah, my points have just grown. So it's perfect. I want you to see this. You know, as you're building your own income, your team is just pushing that money up towards you. And the awesome thing is that you can cash this money out and it's right in your PayPal. Voila! Pretty awesome. Other opportunities, you gotta wait weeks. Sometimes you gotta wait months. And maybe to say, we're still working on that darn formula to help your skin turn more beautiful. So we got to hold back the pay and just keep bringing people into the business. And we'll see if I get you paid one of these years. They don't say it quite like that, but you get the idea, folks, all right? I can't tell you how many stories I've been through. All right, let me get back on track here. Did they pay me? I know they're going to pay me soon. Just kind of rambling on, letting some time go by, and let's see if the money has come yet. Not yet. All right. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take to pay me, so what I may do is I may need to pause the video and let some time go by, or I may just have to conclude and just show you an updated video that I won't get paid, but more most likely I probably will end up getting paid. Prize Rebel has done a remarkable job in ensuring their members get paid pretty fast. All right. So much to cover in Prize Rebel. All right, let's go over some other parts of Prize Rebel that I think is pretty important. Your daily surveys is definitely the greatest and the #1 way to build your income with this program, okay? Just focus on that formula. You know, you want to just continuously, you know, go do a survey, go do 2 surveys, bang, go to the next one. Now, I've actually had some comments in the past say, Ronnie, but I get disqualified all the time. Make sure you're doing your surveys, okay? Make sure you're cycling through enough surveys. That's a big tip. You may be spending too much time on the wrong surveys, and then you just kind of bang your head on the wall, and this ain't working. You gotta take time to understand that all these survey vendors, a lot of times you'll find similar ones that will continue to pay you. Let me give an example. I think there's one called Lab Effect, and simply they just want you to watch some ad that may take 3 or 4 minutes, and you don't have to practically do anything except put in your age and where you're from. And once you're done watching these ads, guess what? You get paid. And there was one time I got that came to me 4 times. I made a quick $3 real fast. And there's a lot of other types of surveys, companies out there that have similar things. You know, you go to like a virtual Walmart and you do a little shopping around. Boom, you make a quick 75 cents. All right. So and plus there's a lot of those companies that want to pay you money just to collect your email address and send you virtual Visa cards. I love that aspect of getting outside pay. Okay, so yeah, your surveys will be your #1 way. You can experiment with other ways. I recommend the second thing you do when you're working Prize Rebel is just click on Earn, click on Surveys. Okay, let's let that pull up. And make sure you come here, ladies and gentlemen, okay? And look for stuff like this, stuff that pays more money. Why? Well, I mean, obviously we would like to get paid more money, but the big thing is that you can recycle these surveys. If one's just going to fail you, chances are the second, the third one will pay you. All right? So that's a big tip right there. Okay, so come here, check that. Like this one looks pretty good, only 9 minutes, 77. And if it fails, let it recycle to go to the next one. So yeah, you definitely want to do that, okay? Another big way to earn, let's see, surveys. Now, let's go to offer walls. I've actually seen some offers on Point Click Track. Let's scroll down here. Yeah, I've actually seen some. Now, actually, let's go over some of this. Like, maybe you want to have people call you. I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe you want to call these people and get quick $2.45 pest control. Okay, give them a call. Why not? I mean, you get a free inspection. Call them up and say, I got bugs in my house. I got too many bugs in my house. Have them come on out. Boom, get you $2.45. All right, and oh yeah. A big thing is Survey Junkie used to be a pretty big thing for me, but I like getting 30% And I like to really devote my time on a program that's going to give you referral commissions, right? However, you know, like when you've kind of done a lot of your surveys for today, I definitely recommend you join up with Survey Junkie and just see what they got. Okay, I made a lot of money with Survey Junkie, but yeah, go here and once you get your first $5, okay, make sure you join through here through Prize Rebel. Okay, click on this and get your $8.09. Once you cash out for $5. Prize Rebel will send you $8. So it's really just cracking two birds with one stone. So if you haven't done that, definitely do that. Look at some of these other offers, ladies and gentlemen. There's one, actually I've seen some here, like you may like this, fitness tracker. If you're into fitness. Some of them are for watching movies. Let's see here, this one here. $4.90, that's not too bad. There was one down here, I think you get, oh, right here. Discover the most unique movies of all time. Start a 7-day trial. Let's click on that real quick. It says it converts on a 7-day trial. Forms of payment accepted. Okay. So, what you may want to try to do, ladies and gentlemen, is cash out your first $5 or $10, probably $10, and get a virtual Visa card. And see if that will work for you to do this. All right. You know, the reason why obviously is to protect yourself. All right, because unfortunately, when you do these free trial offers, unless you cancel, they're going to upcharge you like $30 or $40 or $50. So you got to be careful with that. I would first try to use a virtual Visa card first, and if you want to use a card, what you may want to do. Here's an idea. Okay? I used to do this. I used to be up for a program called Zip Not a Zilch. I think they're gone now. And where you sign up for these free trial offers, and you know, in hopes they do that because they want to get customers. They want to get customers to purchase their products, ongoing, anyways, right? And so I used to make a lot of money doing that. I probably sponsored hundreds of people in that thing, right? I think they shut down now. So to me, like Prize Rebel's like an enhanced version of Zip Not a Zilch because you can do surveys and you can do offers and get paid instantly, like Zip Not a Zilch. But what I recommend you do is get a PayPal debit card and just spend a day and do as many of these offers as you can with your PayPal debit card, and then immediately log into your PayPal account. All right, and you can instantly deactivate that PayPal card, right? And then tell PayPal to send you a new one. And it's just a matter of simply just doing, you know, a couple clicks, and that way you're going to get credited for all these offers and they have no way to bill you. Of course, you want to log in those programs and cancel those offers, but just in case they decide they want to bill you, oops, we billed you. Some companies do that, okay? The unethical ones, unfortunately. But you could make a day out of it, and you could do this and really make a lot of money. All right, so I used to do that kind of stuff with Zip Not a Zilch. That's a great way to boost your income if you want to follow that wisdom, okay? Or maybe you don't want to deal with this at all. That's totally fine. That's up to you, ladies and gentlemen, all right? Let's see if we got paid. We're going to cover the next thing. I didn't cover it in my last training. I have covered it in previous trainings in the past, but I want to talk a little bit about it. But first, let's see if the money has grown. Not sure how long this is going to take. All right, still haven't paid me yet. Okay. All right. There is a passive way to earn money with Prize Rebel. You know, maybe you don't have a lot of time, but you want your computer, your tablet, or whatever it is you use to make you money. Click on Earn and click on Videos. Let's see here. Scroll down. There's a site called Hideout TV, and pretty much what you do is you let these videos play in the background, and then you can redeem for points to a lot of different survey sites. I like to convert it over to Prize Rebel since, you know, Prize Rebel's been great to me. So anyways, you just click on one of these. Food, we'll do food. Now this is a great way to earn. It really, really is. They've changed things with Hideout TV a little bit. I should have loaded it. I should have got inside prize. I'm sorry. Oh, to mute the site, click on this. Mute. Okay. So if you're going to do this, I recommend that you click on this and click mute because these ads will be annoying. And as you can see, you get your rewards go up as you start watching these videos. Okay. You can kind of minimize it a little bit. Scroll up and just let the ads play. Go play a video game. Go work out, whatever it is you want to do. This will continuously make you money. Now let me log in real quick. Let's see here. It's been a while since I've logged into this. See, I'm so accustomed to just making money with your surveys. Huh. Let's try this. I may have to pause the video, folks, so that I can get in this. Okay. So, because I'm gonna have to have forgot password, maybe. So let me. Since you have 2 attempts remaining, that's not good. We'll just sign with Facebook. We'll just do that. That's fine. Nobody recognizes who I am. Oh shucks, I didn't want to do that. I don't want to sign up for that. Shucks. All right, let me go ahead and pause this, folks. I will be right back in just a moment. Okay, folks, I'm back. Let me make sure it's still recording. Okay, very good. Actually, I went to get a sandwich because I want to ensure that I'm getting my, I know the money's going to come. It's just that it's a larger transaction amount, and I figured it may take a little longer. So what I did is I canceled this because I figured this large transaction would probably take 24 hours. So what I did is I broke it down in increments of $50. I just got paid on it. I'm going to show you. And now I'm pending. It says it's pending this, so that may not be paid until 24 hours. I'm not sure. And obviously I didn't get my free 58. I'll get that at the next $5 cash out. But the big thing you want to see is that I got paid $100. Let's take a look. All right. I now have $182, and I'm going to show you that I just got paid $50. $50 right here, folks. Here's the proof. Is Prize Rubble worth working? Absolutely. Yes, folks. You can work towards building a great income for yourself and just watch it just snowball and continue to grow. Okay. I thought I was going to have to make a second part of the video cast. I won't have to do that because if you saw I got paid $100, right? It's safe to say that they're going to send me the rest of the money that I worked for, okay? All right, and we'll conclude with that as the $100 cash out. And folks, if you're not signed up in Prize Rebel, get signed up with anybody that you want to join, okay? Now, I'm going to be making some great training videos. I remember when I paused, I have something else I want to tell you about the Hideout TV. We'll get back to that. But I'm going to make a lot of training videos in the near future. Folks that want to learn from me, I'm going to encourage you to subscribe to me. I'm going to be setting up an email marketing campaign. I used to have one. I shut it down. Wasn't sure if I really wanted to build Prize Rebel, take it beyond leaps and bounds. As you can see, it's grown beyond leaps and bounds. And it can for you as well, my friends. But yeah, if you're interested in email marketing, building websites, all that jazz, I have specialized knowledge on how to do that, to build a system that can actually get you referrals. How do you think, I've been able to get 28 referrals on my team building this nice little program called Prize Rebel. All right, so let's get back to the final part of this training. Let's see if they paid $5. I'm just curious. That's probably going to wait a while because it says pending. The other ones didn't say pending for the $50 transaction. That's okay. Oh, I want to show you something else real quick. Let's go to rewards. I think it's here. And normally when you cash out, it says right here on the side, gosh, I guess too many people cashed out. Before it said Ronnie $50 up here. But look at all these people making money on here, right? So, oh well. That's alright, but you saw I got paid anyways. But I wanted to show you it says Ronnie cashed out for $50.50, Alright, enough of that. Alright, so let's go back to Hideout TV, okay? I've been letting this thing run in the background a little bit. Let me minimize this, okay? I'm going to show you how to convert points with this. Make sure you're logged into the account, okay? And just scroll down here and hit rewards. I now have 36 points to redeem, okay? Now, typically, I don't recommend that you redeem that low of a points, all right? But just let the videos play in the background. I think I had like 6 points, and 15 minutes, like, you know, 15 minutes later, I already got 36 points. Now, watch what happens. I'm going to hit redeem, and let's start the redeem process. Now, let's take a look at prize. Well, actually, I want you to see something, ladies and gentlemen, okay? I have 358 points. Now, watch what happens when I redeem. So if you're not running Hideout TV, you need to do it. As a matter of fact, I got a link down here below this video cast. They do give you referral points for coming on board with this, okay? And you can just link it with a number of different places. I like Prize Rebel myself. Others, you might be able to get a little bit more points, but that's up to you. But for me, it's Prize Rebel. All right, let's start the redeem process. Okay, so let's go Prize Rebel. I'm only going to get 1.8 points. Now, typically, you want to wait till it gets about 1,000 points, which equates to about 50 cents over in Prize Rebel. And this is all passive income, ladies and gentlemen, okay? Now, this isn't nothing to write home about, but I'm just showing you how this works so that you can just let the videos play in the background. Let's hit redeem. Boom, just got paid. Let's close that. And let's see if we got my 2 cents. All right, so it should say, well, actually, it's under 2 cents probably. 358. Okay. 360. So I just got 2 points from AdSend Media. Okay, it's passive income, ladies and gentlemen. So there's no excuses why you can't make money. Now, if you want to make a little bit of money, a lot of money, it really depends on you and how much time you have to invest. But if you follow my formula, ladies and gentlemen, okay, with my notepad here, and just do a couple surveys, stop, go do a couple more, and just take it. And in the meantime, you can be running that video in the background, okay, on Hideout TV to earn you passive income to transfer those points over into Prize Rebel points, which in turn turns into real tangible value, which is cash. Cash is king with PayPal. All right, folks, that concludes this video cast. And since I'm about to wrap it up, I'll take another quick little peek, see if they paid that $5. Probably not. That's okay. So they'll pay me $100 quicker than they'll pay me $5. That's all right. That's all right. So I think maybe $100. $100 might be a limit for a day. That's possible. The most you can cash out per day is maybe $100. So folks, if you're accumulating a lot of points, you might want to just start cashing out your money, because then you may have to be waiting, many days to get all of your money. Maybe, unless you do a customized amount, which I guess maybe you can get around that. But all right, anyways, folks, take care, God bless, and get cracking. Start working Prize Rebel and make an income for yourself. And just stay tuned for more news. All right, that's it. This has been a long video. Hope it's been informative and it's inspired you to start. Make sure you stay in your PJs, your undies, whatever it is you do. Get your slippers on and start working away. And Prize Rebel, no auto ships. It's free to join. If you got some time to invest, you can turn that into tangible dollars, folks. And I'll see you in my next video cast. Prize Rebel. God bless me all. Bye-bye.